So we're starting section 8.4, solving equations. We've got a part A and a part B. Part A is sort of a homegrown sort of thing. I'm leading off with an example. Here we've got an equation. There are three terms on the left, three terms on the right. And you'll notice that the three terms on the left all have the variable a in them with a coefficient. And on the right, there's no variable involved. So we need to do what's called combining terms. And you do that by grouping your terms so that they have a common variable. So in this case, if you've got a 6a and you want to subtract a 3a, then you take 6 and you subtract 3. And so then that's going to give you 3a. You've still got this plus 2a here. And then we'll leave the right hand side alone for a minute as well. So with BEDMAS you work left to right when you've got adding and subtracting, and that applies here as well. So we've taken 6 and we've subtracted 3, so we have a 3a here. Now we need to add in a 2a. Well, 3 plus 2 is 5. Our variables match, they're both a's, so this becomes 5a. On the right, we can start to simplify this too. 10 minus 2 is 8, and then we've got this plus 7. So then 8 plus 7, well, that equals 15. So in the end here, we've got 5a is equal to 15, which now is a one-step equation, which I think goes back to 8.1 from this chapter. So 5 times a, so we're going to divide by 5. So we're going to divide the left by 5, we're going to divide the right by 5, and that means that this becomes 5 divided by 5 is 1, so this is 1a, or just a, and 15 divided by 5 is 3. So that is the solution to this long equation. Now, of course, you can do a check, and when you do that, you take your value of 3 and you substitute it wherever you see an a. So we'll rewrite the equation. And then we will substitute in our value of 3. So this becomes 6 times 3 minus 3 times 3 plus 2 times 3. And then the right hand side is going to stay the same. So 6 times 3, that is 18. Then we're doing a subtraction of 3 times 3, which is 9. And then we're adding 2 times 3, which is 6. 18 minus 9 is 9. 9 plus 6 is 15. Well, as we did over on the first column here, the right-hand side did equal 15. So again, 10 minus 2 is 8. And then 8 plus 7 equals 15. So those two match. So we have confirmed that a does in fact equal 3. So group your terms so that they have the same variable. And then you do the math on the coefficients for that variable. So that's example number 1. We've got to show you now. Please give it a go.